Yeah, good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing great, and I hope everyone has a great sleep. Um, yes, you know, it's a very, very difficult period in Nigeria, and not just only in Nigeria, almost the whole world. Things are changing rapidly, and the difficulties for the human beings are just uh, beginning. If proper effort is not made to measure thus the suffering of all human beings worldwide stop. My main purpose of coming out today is just to talk a little bit about the Edo people. The Edo as a state, the Edo as a tradition of the Edo people, and so many other things, the development of Edo State. Uh, Today, I want to start with really what is giving me some headaches the past few days. I saw a video from one of our Edo man called Wounded Civilian, who was talking about one Festus in France. Usually, I don't call people or names or something like that in any video or mention any other person name in my video. Yes, the little I saw in that video gave me a sense of people coming out to bastardize the Benin people, to cause commotion in Benin Empire. Well, this is not new to us, but I believe we should start taking necessary steps uh, in maybe reporting these people, reporting their pages, and so on. But the funniest thing of all, I know this from personal experience, Facebook doesn't really react to all the reports that is being given out. Otherwise, so many of these pages will have not be online again. And I believe our people has been doing that uh, very well because you see in all social media, this video is supposed to be removed ever since. But Facebook had failed to remove this video. You know, the funniest thing of all, if an Edo person come out, maybe to insult Yoruba person or insult Igbo person, you will see how rapid, how fast Facebook will react, blocking that page, doing all sort of nonsense. You know, and we have always said this before. Facebook Nigeria is controlled by Igbos and Yorubas. It's not new to us. And but there are other steps that can be taken, you know, especially we who are the leaders of organizations of Edo and Benin et al. But there's also some difficulties here you will face because you cannot just go and uh, go to police station and say you want to report person who doesn't uh, insult you, because you have to provide evidence that is really insulting you, you know. But it's a little bit difficult to say this person is insulting my ethnic group and all that, you know. But there are so many other ways around we can do that. The Nigerian government can help. The palace of the Oba of Benin can help in a way by giving out affidavits, for lawyers based outside Nigeria, for example, who is based here in France, who can pick up this case here to report this person in the name of the palace, you know, because it's not an easy job. We are talking about Nnamdi Kanu. We know how long it takes us really to be tracking Nnamdi Kanu, where it's about, and what he was doing, what he's up to. And even for the Nigerian secret police and the secret service and all that was also very, very difficult for them. Without the help of foreign uh, agents and others, it's very, very difficult to track people like that. And for these people living here, it's another difficult something, you know, because most of them are under asylum process, you know, because this is another ground for them not to be deported home, because anybody facing threat at home will not be. It's United Nations law. You cannot deport him to Nigeria, you know, or to the neighboring country where you know Nigeria could have a source getting to him, you know. But apart from that, there are so many other things the Nigerian government can do. They can make a complaint to the German government or to the France government or the Oba of Benin. The palace can also influence the ambassadors here to take the necessary step uh, to to make sure we get to these people. But the problem that is really facing is at the time, you know, because going to court here is also like going to court in Nigeria. Because if you have a good lawyer here, can take years to do such a case, you know. But with influence, everything is easy because uh, there are so many people here who will be posting, will go to court, will do this, but the time, you know, because in some cases you may not be appearing in person where your lawyer will be negotiating on your behalf. But in some cases, when it comes to criminal case and other sort of things, you have to appear in person, you know, and this is very, very difficult process where process will be postponed and be postponing and be postponing and be postponing, you know, till you get tired also, you know. It's not just only in Nigeria that such a thing is happening, you know? But there's a difference here. Different is you will sometimes get justice, you know, sometimes you will not also get justice because we all know we all are human beings. We are being influenced by one thing or the other to do everything we are doing, you know. Yes, that is about these people, and I would also like to talk to my Edo people about this case of these people. You know, sometimes um, the Edo people always says Iguma MMA, you know, but sometimes Iguma of MMA. When somebody insults you and insults you, they didn't reply him, then people will not have to question the how good is this man? Is what this man saying truth? You know. But sometimes we need to also react to some issues. When it comes to our history, yeah, I used to react. And then when I know this is a fake history, this is something insultive, then I will react. But we must not be provoking people to do what they are doing. You know? Because I have also seen some of our people also provoking these people in some manners. You know? And I would not like to connect the the crime of these people to the current ongoing presidential election in Nigeria, because these are individuals who have something to do in their mind without the knowledge of these people, of their candidates or the whatsoever. Because this has been going on. Even our own sons have been doing what they have been doing. You know? I myself, I have a confrontation with so many of them, and we come to a conclusion that they should shut up their mouth, and I will not also attack them again. You know? But this will not hold. Only hold for weeks, and you will see the whole thing continue. You know, and most of these things for them is to get view, to get likes in Facebook, so that they can start making money. Because the more they insult, the more people like their view their page, the more they earn the money. You know, because these people do this purposely for money, you know, for money purpose. You know, it's just few of us who is doing this without money, just for informative, to inform our people this is what is going on today, and this is the way we should maybe uh, look into, because to say Wawana, it's not right in that sense, because you cannot be telling people what to do and what not to do, because the Benin Empire, our forefathers, they know this, that every human being is free, free to do whatever he wants to do, as far as it's not insulting other people or causing chaos or chaos in the community, And yes, these people, they are causing chaos, like this one they call Festus or whatever they call him. The few seconds I look at the video the wounded civilians show the other day, because I come across it and I just viewed. Yeah, it's a little bit alarming, but we should not be underrating people as well. We should be monitoring them, be looking at them, know what they are doing, and then we can as well take the necessary step, in containing them in some ways. We even be atoloma, because atolek birani, exactly all at diamo. And yes, that is that for that. And today I want to talk about the progress of the Edo people. The Edo people, why we need progress. As you can see, in the whole of the Benin Empire, uh, whether it is Ikwere side or Shekere side, Urobo side, or the Edo side, just little development that is really going on. Uh, I believe the Edo people, the new House of Assembly, uh, the new House of Assembly have to come together, in support of the governor or any governor that is bringing in a project like the seaport, like the airport in Benin, and some road projects, state road project. We shouldn't be relying on federal road project, like the road that is leading to our Asian brothers and sisters home. We have been having this problem since almost 10 years. We have been saying this is a federal road, but for me, this is a poor excuse, to be saying this is a federal road. We can do a road. We can construct a state road, where we also earn money from that state road. Because in Europe, as you can see, there's nowhere you drive in an expressway, in a motor expressway, where you doesn't pay for it. You pay for it. There's toll gates everywhere. You pay for it when you are driving on it. The government, state government can as well do the same. Because we cannot be waiting for the federal government to be doing everything for us, because Edo State is an oil producing state. We have enough revenue from the federal government to do all this project. But bigger projects like the seaport and the airport, we really relies on the federal government, because of the process, the process, because it have to be approved by the federal government, that we can continue. My pleading with our people is just always the same. We should always provide land for such a project that is bringing benefits to everybody. Like this Benin seaport, when people are saying that there's a confusion there. I don't believe when the federal government sent their security people to Gelegele area to secure the area before the building and the ending of the seaport. I don't think there will be a problem there, because this seaport is going to benefit the whole area. It's going to be a big project that will employ hundreds of people, and also providing income for hundreds of people, likewise indirectly. So I believe we should be considering things when we are protesting against any project. Mega projects like that should be supported by the Edo people, because this is the only way we can bring development to that state. Building estate doesn't really have sometimes have negative effect, because I saw that in Spain. But there's this city part in Spain which is nobody's even living in Madrid, for example, empty. There's nobody living there. All the money was invested in estate. But we can do it better. So when we invest in infrastructure like roads, good roads, even connecting our village to the cities, it will be easier for us to develop, than to start planning, to plan forward, city planning, not just the one we are doing now, because what we are seeing in Benin today, there's nothing like a structure or a planning structure for the future. This needs to end, because we need to put things forward for our people, for the build things that the next generation can build on, not just be doing it as we are be doing it right now. Because in Benin City need to develop. We need to create something that can absorb the climate change, because when you look at Benin City today, there's just a lot of cement everywhere, plaster. We need to talk about planting trees in our compounds, and so many other things, because this also helps to stop some irrigations and erosions and all that. So there are so many things the new government that is coming, or the new governor that is coming, has to put into consideration. It's not just maybe selling lands and without proper planning. If the community have to sell their land, there have to be a space reserved for industry, a space reserved only for building industries, where no private houses can be built in that area. And there should be a space reserved for building houses, and there should be a space reserved, because of the climate changes, we have to plant more trees, we have to have more forest, because very soon the climate changing will also be affecting us. Will be affecting somewhere like Lagos and even beyond. So we have to be very, very careful, because most of this city in the future will be going down, and especially those very close to the coast. They will be going down, and people will have to be relocating. And if you go to the Pacific right now, you will understand what I'm saying. It's already affected them. If you go to Fiji, you go to Solomon's Island and all those areas, you can see that people are already leaving their country because of the climate change, because the ocean is coming back to retake what it belongs to them. So we need to be preparing for all these sort of things, because erosion is going to be coming hard and very hard, to us. We need to be planning about this, because there's no way we can go about it without doing anything, and it's going to affect us massively. And not just only that, the Benin airport need to be built, international airport, but that doesn't mean the local airports should be closed. The local airport should also operate on its own. But the international airport is also very, very important, because when we see the money that Edo people is giving Lagos airport every year, then people will understand. And then when we see the money, a huge sum of money that the Edo people is giving the Lagos seaport every year, is a huge sum of money that can also develop our state, help our state to develop. And don't forget, Edo is in the middle. When you are going to the east, you pass through Edo, State. When you are going to the south from the east, you pass through Edo State. When you are going to the north, you pass through Edo State. So when you are going to the west, the same thing, So we need to really focus. We need to use this opportunity that we are in the middle. We should be a business center, a development center, where people will come to their business and go home. Because when we start now to start all the infrastructures, building the infrastructure that will give all this project, I believe Edo State will be going up rapidly, and they will be developing and developing and developing. You know, we need to do something. The newly elected House of Assembly members need to be thinking about laws that can promote the interest of the people, you know, promote the development of our state, you know, not their own pocket or not their own interest. I know some of them are there for their own interest, although they are propagating, oh, I want to serve my people, I want to do this. We all know that because every politician that is coming is going to serve a set of people because people brought him to power. But beside that, we need the services of our people. And when we see there's a good project that these people is bringing, no matter the party you belong, we need to support, we need to build. We need to start building up for the future of our children because the Europe you are seeing today will be changing. It's already changing. People are feeling it already. It's not like the Europe of yesterday, you know. So I believe we should be using this opportunity to be coming out to tell people Benin, Edo State is a peaceful space. It's a place you can invest in, and then you have your investment safe, where you can earn money, go back safely to where you came from. We have to start doing that. And at the same time, you know, language is very, 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 very important because I will say this and I will continue to say this. The Edo language, the Beninese language, like Edo, Isan, Urobo, Shekiri, Izon, Ika, and Kwale, all these languages are very, very important. But notwithstanding, we should look for a way. Our traditional rulers should sit down together with the government because we have to bring Edo language to the schools. We have to bring it to the schools, to the from primary level to the university level, because you know we have been also having these excuses. The federal government doesn't allow us to teach our language in the schools, but they allow the Igbos to be teaching their own in the schools. They allow the Yorubas to be teaching their language in the schools. They allow the Hausas to be teaching their language in the schools. I can't understand right now why we are having this excuse to say, oh, the federal government didn't allow, they didn't make provision for it. We should make provision for it. We are the people, not the federal capital. You know? Our government we voted for in the House should be making provision for all these things. You know? We should not be hiding order one thing or the other to be giving excuse. This is just an excuse. We have professors who are very good in the languages. We have people who are even doctors or professors who doesn't have any other title that are also very good in our languages. So I believe is any country, any land that wants to develop must develop on its own language. The English people today, when you go to Britain, you see the English they speak. Go to Scotland, they speak different English. Go to Ireland, they speak different English. You know? So it's, it's very, very important. You know, go to Germany today, they speak the German language. Go to Swiss, there's a part they speak German, there's a part they speak Italian, and there's a part they speak French, you know. So every country that developed today have their original language. They develop on their original language. They didn't develop on another person's language. So that is why it's very, very important for us to have our own language, develop on our own language, develop our language to is that our people will look back and say, oh, I will be proud, this is my language, not the one we're having today, because we can as well see the effect the language is having on our people. the inferiority is having on our people, because people like me who doesn't speak good English, people will be looking at me, looking down on me when I wrote something on internet or something. They will say, "Yeah, that's not correct, that's this and that." But I believe it was my own language. Nobody will be laughing on me, laughing at me, because they will understand that this is our language. There's a lot space to express yourself, you know. And most of our people, the inferiority complex for not knowing this is not our language, uh, use this opportunity to be mocking other people, you know, and which is very, very sad. You know, which is very, very sad. The Benin language is very, very bright. It's bright, as you could see. In so many villages, they have their own different dialects. You know, when you go to Yokoriamo, you understand Benin Edo is different from the Edo you speak in Benin City. You know, go to Oriamo, likewise. Go to Isi. You know, there are different ways people express themselves in between this language. You know, but what we are not recognizing that we have a foreign language that we are building on, you know, which is not our own, and we should build on a language that is really our own, and it will give us a boost, you know, it give us a boost when we start building on it, because we can see the effects about the Yoruba today. We can see the effects Igbo today. You know, it's because of their language and because of the language of the Yoruba people are preaching. And I want to make this clear to everyone once again. I am not against any tribe, no matter where you came from. For me, first of all, you are a human being. You know, no matter the language you speak, for me, first of all, you are a human being. It's only when you are trying to play the ethnic card that I will not want to be part of that. I have so many Yoruba friends. I have Igbo friends. We communicate and in high level, you know. But when it comes to ethnicity, you know, there's always this I don't know what to call it. There's always this something there about Nigerians. You know, about Nigerians, they are very, very proud of their ethnic background. To say the fact, Igbo is proud to be Igbo, Yoruba is proud to be a Yoruba, the Hausa is proud to be a Hausa, Edo is proud to be Edo. You know, we are very, very proud. But what we do not understand why some of our neighbors are coming forward to start distorting our history, try to manipulate our histories, and trying to do so many things. That is why it's what is pissing me off, you know, sometimes. Sorry for that language. That is what is really pissing me off, to say, okay, I don't want that. Oh, there's a chat here. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't have enough to do with this broadcast. Just a normal chat message. Uh, we It's really pissing me off that people will just wake up from their bed and start saying this is that is that, you know. Because I don't like that, because I will not wake up in the morning and then start uh, distorting Yoruba history or distorting Igbo history, you know. And that is where the Hausas and the Fulanis, they are very, very different. They are very, very different, you know. They don't come out to start distorting histories in social media as we are doing, or you know, as the Yorubas or the Igbos are doing, because people have been always asking me this, you know, why I prefer an Hausa man than a Yoruba man or an Igbo man. You know, I just tell them this. I've never seen a Hausa man coming out to say Benin is that, Benin is this. No, never. Or a Fulani man to be saying this, or a thief. No, they don't. They don't have time for that. They have, you know, we usually underrate these people. You know, the Hausas, the Fulanis. They are not educated. They are not this. They are not that. That is completely nonsense, because these people, they are very, very intelligent, and that is why they are continue to rule Nigeria, and they continue to have their serve their influence interest in Nigeria, you know, because that's why the Igbo doesn't understand. That's why the Yoruba doesn't understand. Because these people, they are very, very intelligent, and they know exactly what they are doing. They know how to push their people, you know, and they know how to manipulate our people, you know. So, uh, and how someone will not come out today to start insulting the Oba Benin. You know, that is not, it's not in their, in their daily, uh, let me say in their calendar. It's not there, you know. So it's very, very important for we Edo people, the progress of Edo State, to put it forward, to put it at the forefront, you know, because where Oba Manuwe, Obi Manime, Oba Manime, Obi Manuwe, you know. So, and I want to also make it clear, you know, there's nowhere in the world that people doesn't fight. Tribe fight against tribe. You know, there are conflicts worldwide. There are conflicts everywhere. Brother goes against brothers. Sisters goes against sisters. So this is always there. But that doesn't mean that we all are enemies. You know? But we have different views of things. We have ways of going around issues. You know, some have. High how do I call it? High pressure something they flip up and all that, but that doesn't mean really your enemy. If you tell someone this is what I'm thinking, you know, we just sometimes we take this person out to just declare this person as an enemy. No, it shouldn't be that way. And yes, for those of you following me, I want to thank you today, and thank you very much for following me, for your support and everything. Also for the support of our organization, which is very, very important for us as well. You can well join the organization, help build and support to build uh, perfect nation. You know, the Benin nation is very, very important. You know, the Benin Empire is very, very important for Nigeria because we are the heart. You know, because when the brain is functioning sometime and the heart is not functioning, you know, then the death is already there. You know, even though the brain sometimes also function and the heart is not functioning, you know, there's no way. So we have to make the Benin Empire functioning. Then we can help Nigeria in a way, if there's still Nigeria, you know. And in the whole of South, you can see it today. The Warri Seaport is gone, Port Harcourt is gone, Gelegele is not approved. You know, we are just lacking. We are lacking in so many areas, you know, because these three tribes that is really governing Nigeria, the Hausa, and the Fulanis, Hausa, then the Yorubas and the Igbos, they are dividing things for themselves, you know. So it's time for the Benin people to really come out and to do something for ourselves. You know, it doesn't mean who rule Nigeria, who rule Edo State, whether you are Isan, Isako, Afiema, Owan, Ika, Urobo, Isoko, or Ika, Edo. You know, it doesn't really matter. If you are a good candidate, let the people vote for you, because that's the only option we're having. So thank you, and I want to end this here. Thank you for your support, and thank everyone. If you want to be a member of this organization, please send me a message, and we will include you to this organization. The door is open. If you know you are from the Benin Empire, no matter the language you speak, and no matter where you live or where you reside, we will welcome you. And at the same time, there is no supremacy in this organization. We treat everybody equal, whether you are Isan, whether you are Afiema, whether you are Istako, or one, Edo, Urobo, Ikwere, and others, whether you are Eves or Gal from the phone, we treat everyone equal. So we would like to welcome you. So thank you for joining me, and I will say, have a great day. On the God be with you. May the God of our ancestors guide and protect every one of us. It's